welcome. Today we're diving into something incredibly exclusive and, frankly, fascinating. We're looking at an internal corporate strategy session from Auhome. But here's the kicker. This document is dated March 13th, 2026. You heard that right. We're exploring a timeline from the future where the absolute focus is on artificial intelligence. And the leadership team here isn't just talking about using some new software, they're figuring out how to survive and literally evolve right alongside it. So let's jump right into this analysis. Okay, let's quickly glance at the agenda for this meeting. We've got 6 main sections: phase 2 of AI, the benefits of embracing it, how to maximize its potential, real-world experiences, the actual meaning of human life. Yeah, they get deep. And finally, their upcoming action plan. Moving right into section 1, phase 2 of AI. Where exactly does the team think we stand on the timeline of tech evolution? Well, the whole team agrees they're currently in what they call phase 2. Team members Huang and Phuc pointed out a really clear shift here. You see, phase 1 was all about humans doing manual labor on their own. So the crucial takeaway for phase 2 is that we are no longer working solo. It's a state of parallel collaboration. Humans and AI are actively developing together, basically compensating for each other's weaknesses to absolutely optimize both work and life. Next up is section 2, the benefits of embracing AI. Why exactly are they prioritizing early adoption? So, what's in it for them on a personal level? Hian and Ong shared that jumping into AI early completely removes that initial tech shock. It just makes things less confusing. Phuc was even more blunt about it. He said you learn it early so you don't end up on the replacement list. It's pretty clear. The fear of becoming obsolete, mixed with the intense drive to catch the future wave, is a massive motivator for the whole team to keep pushing forward. All right, section 3, maximizing AI. Let's look at their practical methodology for harnessing this power. I absolutely love this metaphor from Phuc. He says harnessing AI is exactly like squeezing an orange for its juice. You can't just sit back and expect a drink to magically appear, right? You've got to apply force. You have to be intentional. In AI terms, that means knowing what you have, asking razor-sharp questions, prepping thoroughly, and knowing exactly what you're going to do with the output once you get it. It's a highly active process. Now, Hian brings a really interesting perspective shift here. Instead of treating AI like some mindless tool just to squeeze labor out of, she suggests making it a best friend. Think about that for a second. Shifting from a simple tool to a trusted, equal partner is a completely next-level mindset. It implies that both sides understand each other and trust each other to tackle everything from basic tasks to incredibly complex problems. And Dan takes that mindset and just runs with it. This is a super visionary idea. He argues that building this deep relationship with AI isn't just about working faster. It's about extracting unimaginable potential. It lets us do things we literally couldn't even conceive of before, essentially creating a new kind of human species. Pretty wild to think about, isn't it? Let's roll into section 4, real-world experiences. What are the team's actual, concrete impressions of interacting with AI? Take a look at this data right here. It shows a direct link between how early they adopted the tech and their current depth of understanding. Key members like Dan, Huang, Hian, and Ein all started their AI journey way back in 2023. Phuc has been at it for a year and a half. The takeaway? The earlier you dive in, the deeper your comfort goes. If you just sit around and wait, you're putting yourself at a massive disadvantage. And this vividly illustrates why the global economy is shifting so fast. Look at Auhome's own internal numbers. Building their system used to take a long time and cost hundreds of millions. Now, using AI, it takes a few days and costs just tens of millions. The sheer economic impact AI has already triggered within their business is just staggering. So, what are their day-to-day impressions? Honestly, they found the AI to be surprisingly human. It doesn't act like a dry robotic machine. It actively asks follow-up questions if it's confused. It intuitively grasps the true intent even if your prompt is super shallow. It provides highly detailed, real-world data. And like Dan noted, it genuinely converses with you comfortably, like an equal peer. Based on those experiences, the team laid out some immediate, practical steps for integration. Step 1, connect with the AI. Step 2, install specific skills. But step 3 is where my mind is blown. They are literally scheduling timers for their AI agents to have meetings with each other. Can you imagine a future where your virtual assistants hold their own meetings to solve your problems for you? Because that is exactly what they're doing right now. Which brings us to section 5. And let's slow down for a second, because things get very philosophical here. The meaning of human life. They posed a massive existential question to the room. After AI does everything, what is the actual meaning of life? Just let the weight of that sink in. In a fully automated future where machines handle all the labor, all the heavy lifting, where does our core human value actually lie? Auhome's conclusion to this is honestly beautiful. They believe that once AI frees us from the constant burden of labor, humans get to return to our core virtues. It's about ethics. It's about sharing love, practicing tolerance, and cultivating deep joy and calmness. Essentially, AI handles the machine work, so humans are finally completely free to just be human. All right, let's bring these high-level philosophies back down to earth with Section 6, their upcoming action plan. Ben, who led the meeting, mapped out some very clear, real-world milestones for the team. From April 21st to the 25th, they're heading to Nha Trang for a team-building trip to really strengthen those human connections. Then in June, they're flying off to Singapore for a massive super AI event. It's a perfect balance between nurturing their human culture and constantly educating themselves on the tech. As the meeting wrapped up, there was one final, deeply provocative thought that I want to leave you with today. We should create a diary of all our information. In an era where AI is evolving right alongside us, documenting our human experiences, our emotions, and our personal data is a powerful way to reaffirm our unique identity. So it really makes you wonder, what will your diary look like as you live alongside AI? Thanks so much for joining me for this deep dive today. I really hope it gave you some valuable insights.